Peace, kings and queens, gods and goddesses. We back, and this is Break the Curse Part 13, Boundaries. Let's get into it. So, hear me out. Since you're putting in all of this work to change, heal, and grow, nothing, I repeat, nothing is more important than boundaries. I'm just going to let you know right now. This is the simple truth. Everyone will not understand nor respect your boundaries. People will take your boundaries personally. You will be the bad guy in some cases. You will unintentionally piss people off by triggering them because they are not used to dealing with people with boundaries. Some will feel you're being unreasonable, among so many other things, for real. But keep in mind, you do not want to keep these kind of individuals around. When you voice boundaries to other individuals, it's more than likely because you actually want to keep them around. But based on their responses, it shows us whether we can or cannot. Only you have to understand your boundaries. Remember, everything does not need to be understood. Do not stress yourself out trying to get someone to understand your boundaries. Do not get worked up if they don't. And do not allow them to trigger you because they don't understand. This is one of the reasons boundaries are created. Please know that this still does happen. We have to be realistic, especially when you're first, transitioning into placing boundaries. And that's okay. That's fine. It's something new. It's something we have to get used to. These things happen. We get triggered. We allow people to upset us. And that's okay. It's all about the process. This is all a part of the process, I should say. Now, if you have children, you should have boundaries in place for them also. And the same rules apply. This is just what it is. This is a tough one for some individuals because they only view things from a place of the child or children is being kept from them. Not that the boundary is set in place to protect them. Removing your child or children from places, people, and things can sometimes offend others because this is simply not how they choose to operate. But you have to remember, these are your children. Your children. And only you can decide what's best for them. And this is not a mom, dad, this is a controlling thing or a mom thing or a dad thing. No, if both parents are able to come to a understanding, great. That's perfect. If not, you can add boundaries as to what the other parent needs to do in order to, Be respectful of the boundaries that you have placed, to provide them some insight. This can be worked with if, the other parent is willing to put in the work, period. I have boundaries set in place for my children, and I made the mistake of allowing someone to cross them because of their title, which went against a lot of things I believe, and the damn boundaries. I'm so funny sometimes, but this is what this is about, so I want to talk to y'all about it. But this has taught me exactly what I already knew: the importance of standing on and enforcing your boundaries. It's important. It really is. People tend to get comfortable when you allow them to cross your boundaries, like the boundary doesn't apply to them. My boundaries applies to everyone. And I should have stuck on that, stuck to it, stuck with it, all of that. I should have stood 10 toes on my boundary. Nonetheless, this was a lesson well learned, and I will not be making that same mistake again. Sometimes we are blinded by different things, whether that's wanting to do what's right, or considering how someone else feels about it, or people judgments, amongst a whole bunch of other shit. But again, when you put in the work to change, heal, and grow, you understand why the boundaries you set are so important, and why other individuals' opinions can't cloud your choices. It's not even that, you don't care. That's not it. We do care. That's why we've set boundaries. But we can't consider everyone else's opinions, judgment, or whatever else to make decisions for ourselves. This is your life. Your life. Whether people like it or not, only you can decide what is best for you, and if you have children, for your children. Everything is not good for you. And if you are even at a place that you can understand that, you have to be able to understand that everything is definitely not good for your children. And it matters. It does matter. So these are the things that we have to keep in mind. We have to consider us and our child or children first, no matter how anybody else feels about it. And it sucks, but this is a part of, again, the work that you are putting in to heal, grow, and change. This is what that comes with. But y'all know, that's all I got for y'all today. Boundaries. They're important in all relationships. The rules apply to everybody. I'm out.